So before you paint alginate adhesive onto your tray and make your impressions, I want you to rehearse seating the tray. So here's a few tips. One of them is to start with the tray sideways, and you want to hook the corner of the mouth and actually rotate the tray in. And then you want to concentrate on lining up the midline with the nose or your philtrum, whatever landmark you have there, and also to center yourself anterior posteriorly before you actually seat the tray up into the teeth. So another key point is as you rotate the tray into the mouth, you want to slide your opposite hand and pinch the front of the lip and pull out and up so that you can see the tray being fully seated into the teeth and into the vestibule. From there, you want to make sure you get the lip to drape over the tray and then do just a little border molding motion. So once you have your tray sizes selected, the next step is to paint some alginate adhesive onto the trays. What you want to do is pour some of the adhesive into a dampened dish so you don't cross-contaminate the bottle. Then you can go ahead and use your brush to start to paint the adhesive on the inside, also onto the borders of the tray. So you can be pretty liberal with your application here. It's important to get a good amount on there so that the alginate doesn't pull away as you remove it from the mouth. So the next step is to mix your alginate, and what we've done is added the liquid first and adding our powder. It's always important to add powder to liquid so that you minimize the amount of clumping. And when you start mixing, you want to go slow so that the powder doesn't fly everywhere. Once you see things start to incorporate together, you can be a little bit more aggressive with your mixing. One thing I like to do is I will rotate the bowl with one hand and mix and press the spatula into the bowl in the opposite direction. Another little tip too is to really press the spatula into the bowl, and when I load my Maxillary trays, I like to get it in just one big scoop, and I'll load it onto the tray. I'll also wet my fingers to kind of smooth out the alginate onto the tray, and I'll remove any excess that may be leaking over. I want to put a little bit extra onto my glove because I like to take the alginate and swipe some onto the occlusal surfaces of the teeth. So now we're going to take the alginate to the patient's mouth, and like I said, I like to swipe a little of the alginate onto the occluding surfaces of the patient's teeth, and this is to minimize any bubbles so that we get an accurate mounting of our casts. So as I rotate the tray in, you can see my fingers slide forward to pinch the lip and to really move it out and up and to drape it over the tray. We'll do a little border molding there, and we hold it steady in place until the material sets. So once the material is set, I'll rotate to the front of the patient, and I'll get my finger all the way into the corner of the tray, close to the hammer notch, and then just one motion, pop it straight down.